Well, I would ask that you allow Mr. Officer Hallquist to come up to the stand before you do. I'd like to ask Mr. Hallquist some questions.
Okay.
With your permission.
Yeah.
Officer Hallquist, yes. Last meeting we met and you were here and available for comment. And we didn't have any questions for you. And I feel like as part of the department you should have some input into some of the discussion. I don't know if you have a decision, but you certainly have the right to some input, and so I would ask some of your input. The chief brought up some points about the outer carriers that I would like to ask you a couple of questions about.
Yes.
The outer carriers, the chief said that one of the issues reasons why he requires you to run outer carriers is for the safety factor. I'm asking, do you feel safe with those outer carriers on?
Absolutely. Speed and efficiency counts in my job field. You know, we are in a small town. I do have to respond to violent situations, things like that. I have wore a undervest before, as well as the outer carrier, and it seems like my range of motion is more constricted with an undervest. Also, if I have to respond to help an officer in the middle of the night, which does happen, sometimes our officers get in combative situations. Time is of the essence. I can take this, throw on my pants, a shirt, boots, duty belt, and this, and it certainly shaves off time. I can be out of bed and on scene within 3 to 4 minutes, depending on the location in town.
Do you feel like being able to transfer some of the weight to your carrier rather than having it on your hips and your belt benefit to your lower back and your hips?
Absolutely. I mean, we're not going to be, so comfortable we can, just lounge around in this stuff and be at ease, but certainly it does take some of the weight off my hips. I carry spare cuffs, I carry notebooks, pens, flashlight, so on and so forth.
Very good. Thank you. I want some clarification on that.
I have a question for you, officer. Also with that, with the intervest, I suppose the outer, doesn't that allow you to do support hand draw as well? Or is it everyone's pinching inside the place?
They're both soft panels. The soft panels reach around to the side. These soft panels can actually transfer into an intervest. So it's roughly, it's less constricted for your outer carrier. It doesn't pinch so far in on my shoulder, I guess I would say. It's a lot easier for me to reach. I can reach actually all the way around here. Whereas if I was in an intervest, this is just my personal, what I found when I wear an intervest, my range of motion is constricted.
Very good. Thank you. Sure. Appreciate it. Well,
yes, sir. Excuse me for a minute. I think that the presentation was nice, but I believe that as a council, this was already addressed among the 5 of us, unless I missed something.
You didn't listen.
Okay. Thank you. That's all I wanted to ask.
also there is some clarification that I have to give to council over the gray pants. Actually, after the budget was approved in July, at the July meeting, Chief came to I and Paul and asked us if we had received any direction from council as to uniform change. I said that we had not. And so, at that point, and so I said, he asked if he could attempt to buy some pants or maybe uniform change, and I told him that And I thought that that would be a good effort to the council to show him that, to show the council that he was ready to make a change. And so that's where the grievance came from.
My recollection was that we were going to be given some choices of uniforms, and that's never happened. Ross Jorgensen has not given us anything to go on, and that's what we've been waiting on for the last, what, 2-3 months, as far as the council. So Ross has not provided us with the information that we have been asking for as far as uniforms. So you can't say that the council hasn't given guidance. We've asked for information that we have not received yet. And it's getting quite frustrating to me that this is going on and on as far as with the police uniforms. Because as a council, we made a decision, and we're not being provided the information that we've asked for.
The decision that I thought was made during the budget session was to allow the chief and the department to give them the funds to make a change.
That's incorrect.
Through attrition, and through attrition,
No, that was incorrect, Mayor.
that's where I understood it.
No, sir.
That's where
Understood it.
Ross Jorgensen.
Ross Jorgensen was supposed to provide information to us.
We had some definite directions. Again, the 5 of us talked about it and were unified in reference to that direction. And that's not what we got. Some of it because I questioned why we were where we were at this point in time. But if that's your recollection, then I apologize, but it's not mine.
It's not mine. It's not mine either. Now, my other question is, didn't we establish a mission statement? We did. And so, have you posted a new mission statement on the website?
No, Ross just emailed that to me about 3 days ago.
Was the first time you've been aware of it?
That's the first time I was aware of it.
You've never been told to get the news out there?
Yeah, this is for other times, boys.
I'm gonna have to have
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Youngerman's work on the dog park, it looks good. Are we gonna eventually put grass in there, or we're gonna keep that gravel? Is that what I think we're gonna do gravel and then, or dirt.
It's a dog park. I think we'll just let the natural turds and grow whatever it's gonna grow.
Next year will be the second phase of that project.
Because it's looking really nice.
Water line, trees maybe, and some natural grass or something.
So I've had a lot of people
It's incomplete, yes.
comment on that when I told them that's where they can take their dogs and what.
We've actually spent our funds down, and we have dedicated to the dog park. So I think what we need to do, guys, is probably next year, we need to look at maybe hydro seeding with some kind of natural grass that we don't have to mow and maintain a lot. Brenda has a lot of parks that she has to take care of already.
Is that if we can mow the brush out or something like that?
Yeah, I think we need to put something in there that's low maintenance, that she doesn't have to take a lot of care for it. And Berlin is looking at trying to get a water system in there maybe later this year or early next spring where we can facilitate some water.
Why? Because on the reclamation projects, they have to reseed with natural seed.
Right.
And every once in a while, they get a little abundance, or they might be willing to donate a bag. And just use that, because again, it's normal reclamation. It fits with our environment. It's already been approved. I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Maybe we can have Youngerman contact Marvin or something like that.
Yeah.
And I also want to thank Officer Hess for trying to contact me about my side door being open. It's nice to know that they're out there looking for that stuff.
I will let him know.
And then, is there anything going on with Officer Casey?
Yes, that's what I was going to get to after the discussion.
Okay.
Should should inform the council I had to terminate an officer for violation of department policy. And then, of course, Mr. Casey, since it's a personnel issue, I can't discuss it anymore with the mayor and his custodian as needed.
Okay.
So we will move forward to get another one on board here quickly.
What are your plans for your rotation to fill that vacancy?
Right now, we're working 12 hours. I've got myself, like today, I worked a 12 hour. Saturday, I'm working 12 hours, so I'm just covering as much as I can. I've been working 12s. We still have an officer out 24/7.
And we're not gonna be doing any on-calls or anything like that?
Nope.
We're gonna keep 24 hours? Okay.
Yeah, it'll cost the overtime, but we'll keep them out.
Okay. All right.
Anything else?
No further questions?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And this is adjourned.